We're getting booched today, bruh.
Skystream and Towering Perfection. It is
Oh,
officially out now. We have, I mean, obviously people have been opening it up like crazy. The wonderful PokeBeach site also was putting up images as they were coming out, so that's a great place to go look at the images if you haven't seen any yet. Highly recommend that site. And we got some rainbow rares, we got some full art trainers, we got some secret rare energies, and some shiny Pokemon. But I think what a lot of people are discussing and talking about is those alternate arts. I mean,
yes.
I mean, I feel like we're at this point now to where the alternate arts are more sought after than rainbow rares.
Yes.
Right?
For sure.
Am I wrong
Hands
on that?
down.
The takeover has officially started with alternate arts.
Like,
I think it started with the first alternate art. As soon as that came out in Battle Styles or whatever, that was it. It's done. Rainbow Rare who?
Well, it's so weird because we had alternate arts for a while, like starting all the way back to like Tag Team, back in Sun and Moon era, but then they dropped them for a while.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was like, all right, here's a couple alternate arts. All right, see you later, and we're not going to do anything about it for a while. And everyone was like, those are kind of cool. Can we get more of those?
Even back
forgot.
then, people were wild about them.
Yeah, they're like my favorite's just the giant Alolan Executor with the tiny little Rowlet on the neck. I was like, oh, okay, there he is. There's Rowlet.
So cute.
I mean, my favorite, that Slowpoke and Psyduck.
Great one.
With the Shelter biting Psyduck's tail. I mean, that's one of my favorite cards of all time. And then, of course, you got the Sylveon and Gardevoir, which is beautiful. I mean,
the Raichu,
but then they just stopped
Raichu.
it. Yeah, they just stopped doing them for a while for no reason.
I think it was like a test.
But now they're back.
Now they're back, and people are eating them up more than ever because they are going. Not only are they just doing more than a couple per set at this point, we're getting loads of these per set. We already know that these two sets here are already going to be mixed in with the Eevee Heroes that we're getting in August, and we already know Eevee Heroes is full of alternate arts. All those Eevees got multiple alternate arts. All right, so to mix all of those, whatever ends up making the cut. Plus, with all of these, whatever makes making the cut, that's quite a bit of alternate arts. Like we're at a point where it's almost more than the rainbows. In fact, it might be more than the rainbows when you add all the EVs in when we get to the EV stuff when those come through. But let's go through these. Let's go through Skystream first, and then we'll go through Towering Perfection. Let's go card by card. We'll just go through the list and give our quick thoughts on them, how much we love them, if it's cool, if it's not. But let's start it off. We got Trevenant full art.
Trevenant full art, looking good.
I'm liking the color schemes.
I wish that was one that got an alternate art out of all of them.
That could have been a cool alternate art.
In a spooky forest or something. Yeah, that one would have been.
Absolutely.
So,
I will say
that one to get an alternate art. But,
the ones that didn't have really cool backgrounds for their regular full arts. Now it's not just a solid color. They did a good job on mixing it up. Very cool on that one. One I really like, the Volcarona. I really like the colors on the Volcarona one.
I'm getting hippie vibes from this one for sure.
It reminds me of.
I love it.
Reminds me of when in Pokemon Snap, when his wings get all like super glowy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just
it
has
like
those,
cave thing.
Yeah. So it just reminds me of like I don't know. Volcarona's cool. I think that made Volcarona cooler in a lot of people's eyes playing against him in Snap. We got a Gyarados full art. No alternate art for Gyarados, unfortunately.
Which is weird. I thought for sure that was one.
Had to be a shoo-in. Guess not. No love for the Gyarados. But I will say his background is very very tie-dye looking. Like if you look at it, there's like a very tie-dye washed look.
I'm wearing tie-dye today.
You are wearing tie-dye today. You and Gyarados got something in common.
It's a great shirt.
I feel
like this
vibes.
artwork, man, they could have done something different with the artwork. I feel like this looks like every Gyarados card. I don't know, man. Like every
There's
time
not much you could do with Gyarados.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just like this exact same. Like he just has the same face every time. Like I don't know. Can he change his expression or something?
It's the same as another dragon we'll talk about shortly. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. There's not much we can really do with Gyarados besides, he's coming out of the water this direction, or he's sitting in this direction. But I think an alternate art of like a recreation of like Rage Lake would have been like really cool. That would have looked
yeah.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Medicham V with a very trippy background, very 3D look to our buddy there. That Danny just has a grudge against Medicham for some reason.
Bro, I just didn't think he should have got an alt art. I
called
was a
it.
weird
It was a last
snag.
second
You
guess.
did.
A last second. I just felt it.
I can't believe it.
And look at how cool it is. It follows along because it's still a Rengeki, so it still follows that that battle styles, the theming where he's doing some sort of, and there's like tens of Metachan around here, like at least 30 or so, all doing the same thing mixed with
the leg thing. Look at his little foot.
Yeah.
I thought those were cattails.
No, he's doing
or
little feet
peppers.
things. But look
Those
at all the
are a
other
bunch
Pokemon
of
here.
Metachams?
Yeah, and then there's a Hoppip, a Jumpluff, a Plusle, a Minor. There's a Skiploom hidden by some text in the background, a Shelder, a Cloyster for some reason.
I was going to say random Cloyster.
And then a
What is that
Centiskorch. Like, just a bunch of random other Pokemon having a good
Just
time
a bunch
here.
of homies.
What?
But it's a nice artwork. Falls in line with all the other battle styles type ones.
Weird camera angle, I have to admit.
Yeah,
It looks good, though.
It's not bad,
Yeah,
it's not
looks
bad.
great.
I'd be
I love how
happy
many
if I
Pokemon
pulled
are
it.
on there. Yeah.
We got Sassy Dragonite.
Ooh.
Like look at his
me.
face. his eyes are a little like he's like, hey, I'm
See,
Dragonite. I'm back.
This is what I'm talking about, though. They gave this Pokemon personality. Like, they change up Dragonite. Gyarados has had the same face.
Well, he
the
can't-
exact same
those-
expression.
those-
Look at how
but he can't. Those
beautiful
aren't
and
eyebrows
sassy.
on
This is
Gyarados. That's part of his face.
personality.
You know,
This
like,
is personality. Oh my gosh.
he can't change. Gyarados can't make
Seriously.
expressions.
Seriously.
But the personality on Dragonite is so freaking.
I will
cute.
agree. Danny is correct on this. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely got some personality, for sure.
Yeah.
But look at the alternate art, though, if you want to talk about personality. This was the first alternate art release that we saw first for any of these, and oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
It is
Oh
a
my
yawning,
goodness.
almost asleep, backwards flying, upside down flying Dragonite with a bunch of Spearow and Fearow flying underneath over a giant, like, chasmy, rock cliffy forest area.
It's like straight out of Avatar.
He's straight out of Avatar, the flying rock islands of Pandora, honestly.
I love
so,
it so much.
Very cool. I know some people have already pulled this because, again, the set is out. It is very gorgeous. Definitely going to be a lot of people's chase card for sure.
For sure.
But just absolutely gorgeous. But going along the lines of the Gyarados card of similar positions, we got Rayquaza V right here in probably the
Deja
same
vu.
position we've seen Rayquaza in for ever.
Yeah, this one, it's very similar to.
But
the
I
others.
like the background colors. I think it looks good against the background colors. It has the little dragon scratches at the top. It's like it's a dragon. So nothing too crazy there. But we got an alternate art of the regular V with a trainer on it, and
Oh, that's
That's
real.
pretty
with
cool.
with little Wishmer down there. Now the trainer is Zinnia. I don't know how to pronounce
Zendaya?
it. It's Zendaya
Yeah,
from Spider-Man.
Zendaya. Yes, of course.
And like these kind of like sand dune area with just Rayquaza kind of flying about over top of her.
Yo, is she wearing flip-flops, bro?
Yeah, she's just out having a good time. With some
Yeah, you get a
flip-flops.
problem with that?
Ooh, I mean, I don't. If I was getting into a Pokemon battle and I had this big old Rayquaza, I would at least put on some like toe-covered
Maybe
shoes,
some Crocs.
just in case. Yeah, some Crocs even.
Yeah.
just
What?
in case. Yeah.
But at least Wishmer's there, so at least Wishmer will help out.
I do like how they did like the angle, like it's like looking from behind
Yeah,
at Rayquaza or Rayquaza.
yeah. It's a really cool angle for whatever you call this giant green dragon lizard thing. But it's cool to see that some of these, as we'll see going forward, have the trainer on them.
Yeah,
the
that's a
main
nice
big card will have the
touch.
trainer on it. So
Like ties it in with like the other parts of Pokemon more too.
yeah, so
The
that's
show
cool.
or wherever. Yeah.
We got a couple of trainers here. We got Shauna, we got Schoolboy, and we got Zinnia again with Zinnia's Resolve. Cool looking trainers. They are very colorful, very vibrant. Nothing.
Dude, Schoolboy's such a mood. Look at this dude. He's like,
he said.
What?
He said
I like that one a lot.
he gave the
Yeah,
classic.
why, what, What do you be doing?
blowing
with
his
the-
nose.
Yeah, he's got a nose itch or something.
Something going on.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. I gotta itch my nose sometimes.
I mean, I feel you. We got a couple of we got some rainbows here. We got the Trevenant, the Gyarados, the Rayquaza VMAX, the Gyarados VMAX as well. The Trevenant's a VMAX. Shauna,
noted, those are different. The rainbows are different pose.
Right, because we did not see the VMAX versions of the.
Yeah.
We have not seen the VMAX version of those cards. The standard VMAX of them. We've only seen alternate arts.
Are we getting some boxes?
Probably at this point. I'm still feeling a Rayquaza box for sure is going to happen. But we got another Rayquaza. We got a Rayquaza VMAX special art, alternate art here. In that same,
this dude.
it has to be. I think there's a theme. Obviously, it's in the same area that Dragonite was in, with less mist around. But this giant Rayquaza swimming through this tree forest area. You can see all the beams.
Snake.
The little snake. All those beams coming up from the raid dens.
Dude, do we know what part of the game this is from?
I don't remember an area looking like this.
I literally do not remember this
DLC?
part from the game. I don't think it's in the DLC.
Just don't look like Chillin' Reigns. Just don't look like
where is
the
that?
Island of Armor.
Maybe. Wait, when does this set come out?
August.
Oh. Stop it.
New Pokemon Snap area?
Yeah, maybe it's from something that's like either in one of the previous, like it could be something from the.
But there's raid dens, so it would have to take place in the same region, because that's only specific to the Galar region. So
You're right.
I'm not sure where this is. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. But someone in the comments will tell us.
Yeah, somebody help us out on this one. Unless it's like some kind of like post game. Oh my gosh.
Unless it's just a made up area,
especially heinous.
That they decided to exist for the cards. So that's very cool. The rest of the set consists of a shiny gold Frostlass. So that's another ability one right there. Very, very cool.
I was glad to see that, actually.
I think that was a cool choice. We got Toy Catcher and Stormy Rage as our other gold cards, and then a gold Lightning Energy. So very cool. That one looks really good with the gold because it just all looks gold.
Dude, the sparkles on that stand out so much. It's magical.
Sparkles!
Has anybody pulled the secret rare energies yet?
Not in English.
I got one of them. I
can't
you
remember
did? Which one it is? Yeah.
I haven't pulled any of them yet.
Lucky.
I gotta find that.
Lucky.
You found it.
Sorry.
Here's where things get interesting, though. Let's talk about Towering Perfection.
Oh,
Towering Perfection. We talked a lot of good stuff with the first part of it, but let me tell you about the second half. Let's talk about Towering Perfection here.
Tell me.
Starting off, unfortunately, we only know of this regular full art version. There's no alternate art, unfortunately, because that would have been too cool. But a full art Suicune. But at least it has one of the coolest looking backgrounds with the green and blue mixture on there. It has like a ripple effect, like a pond. I like that. It gives me the vibes.
Really did them up on this.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Nice.
I
all
do
the
wish
full arts, man. They did a fantastic job.
I think
it's
they
like,
chose great color schemes for the backgrounds this time.
They must have like specifically asked their artists, like, "Hey, make sure the background, like, we're doing something different with the backgrounds. Just like go crazy. Like, these are so much, like, they're drastically different from the previous.
They feel a lot more standoutish. We got Golurk V, which very cool. We knew about this one coming. It has a very cool, split color background as well. Some lightning-looking strikes and cracks behind it. But remember, I made a joke last week about Golurk getting an alternate card. I said, hey, what if Golurk got an alternate card? And Danny, that's the exact noise Danny made about it. Lo and behold, that happened.
I can't believe
alternate
it
art.
Guess both of those.
Golurk, instead of being as cool and like rage filled as I thought they could make it, they actually had the opposite of it. Looks like maybe he did cause a big destruction and now he's helping rebuild because he's carrying a tree. There's a bunch of like wood and stuff placed everywhere to help out. Some Swablues, a Nickit. A broken bridge that needs a little bit.
Contributing member of society.
Yeah, and it's cool. I dig it. I think it's a very cool looking card.
I gotta say, I think it might be one of my favorite alternate arts from the set.
It's a nice
This is
card.
solid.
I could see that being on your list. I could see that being.
I like the art style of it too. So
very light.
Yeah.
No, not like crayon, but like like a very comic book, very like manga looking.
Yeah, like
look
pencil
to it.
drawing.
Yeah.
Like.
So I very much dig that. Lycanroc V. Lycanroc's coming back. This is the midnight form of Lycanroc, I believe, right? This is Dawn form. Sorry, Dawn.
No,
form.
yeah.
Dawn, yeah. So it has the orange look to it, but with a red, yellow background. It's going to a barbecue, getting a hot dog, ketchup, mustard. No, not bad. Garbodor,
nice.
with a very trippy background, straight out of Woodstock. Garbodor's coming from.
Straight up.
Almost looking like flower splat designs are behind it. Can I get a splat sound effect real quick?
What?
Sorry.
That was.
Go on.
Sorry, Nate.
That was not. I will say that was not a soundboard at all.
I was looking for a splat effect, but instead I got a belch effect. But that works.
I mean, I can give you a splat one. I think here. Let me see what we got here.
That's what the background of this card is. It looks like it's making that sound. So
it does. Oh, jeez. Garbodor, not again.
You know what? Garbodor, I don't know. It's just like Garbodor's little teeth hanging out. I just like it. He's just vibing.
I love the dirty garbage pigtails. They're a really nice touch.
Yeah. You know what's a nice touch? Sorry,
I gotta say though, I'm very upset that Garbodor did not get a alternate art. I mean, that was like, I feel like that's
I thought that was a shoo-in
opportunity,
dude. For a Kamiya, that would have looked super cool. Like I can already just if they could have captured that same like Slowking look with that for
exactly. That's what I was really hoping for.
Especially because it has a trippy background. You know they were thinking of it. You know they were going for that idea.
Okay.
But in favor of that, in another way, so instead of this also just beautiful Noivern that we got here with a red background, looks great, I made another statement about, hey, what if Noivern got an alternate art? I just said, hey.
Yo, is this just the Jordan Fringe is Right podcast or what?
Because everything I asked for came true, and not only did it come true, because Noivern I did, and not only is Noivern one of my more favorite Pokemon, the fact that it got an alternate art, the fact that it's done by Mitsuhiro Arita, and the fact that it is one of the coolest alternate. This is my favorite card of all time now. This is the only card I want to pull from Evolving Skies. I want to get this. I want a graded 10 version. I want a BGS Black Label 10 version. I want a poster of this on my wall. I want to tattoo this on my body. This is the coolest. I'm a big fan of Batman. This reminds me of Batman, Gargoyles. It's Noivern coming down in a heroic pose.
Did you really?
I heard I'm Batman. Just flying through some city. What city? I don't know. This looks like regular New York. This doesn't even look like a Pokemon city. I'm all on board for this. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in Pokemon.
People are so hyped for this card. It is definitely the standout card of the set. I think when everybody saw it, I mean, jaws dropped to the floor.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Wow.
It's
yes,
gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It's nuts.
I really hope this doesn't get cut or any stupid thing like that.
There's no way.
This is the coolest card artwork I've ever seen.
That would be so rude if we didn't get this card.
So shout out to Arita for making now.
Round of applause to Arita.
My
Absolutely.
favorite.
I mean, woo!
My favorite card I've ever seen to go all the way from the beginning days to now, all that he's done to also still deliver some of the most incredible artwork I've ever seen is.
It's almost
amazing.
like a very kind of like. It's very realistic.
It's
you know what I mean?
It has a lot of detail to it. Like the city looks more real. The way the shading is done on Noivern makes it look.
Is this something that I'm very interested in knowing? Is this something we are going to start seeing going forward of more like realistic Pokemon looks for alternate arts?
I mean, I feel like that would be dope.
It
almost reminds me of like Detective Pikachu. It's getting like toward
exactly.
like that kind of.
That's
like
exactly what I was
Pikachu
thinking
kinda
of.
stuff.
Exactly what I was thinking of. So I'm kind of curious. Like, is this the direction we're heading? Because if
it's
so,
a possibility.
Please, yes, let me get in the car with you and drive down that road with you.
This is so cool. I was already blown away by everything else in the set and the other options, that they were showing off with alternate arts, but when this came out, I immediately texted you guys and I said, that's it, I'm done. This is the only card I want in Pokemon, and I'm out. I'm like, I don't want any other. This is the only card that captures my interest. It is beautiful. But there's other cards to talk
one
about.
In the next set. We're going to do another one like this in the next set.
So shout out to Noivern getting the coolest card I've ever seen.
It's a superhero.
But we got Duraludon coming through with a really cool V with a cool green background. For some reason, he just all stanced up with a green background. This looks funny. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah,
but really, this one we had some opinions when we texted each other about the food specifically. Is the alternate art V of Duraludon. I always call it Duraludon still. I'm sorry. With that Ryan guy.
Yay!
He's doing.
Ryan.
What's he doing, Nate? With his finger.
$1 million.
He has the pinky up. They're eating some curry. It looks like they're cooking out. Maybe also had like a salad.
Amenities.
Yeah, he has some salad too. And so you pointed out that the food looks photoshopped in there.
It does. Like the art style of the food itself looks different than the art style of the rest of the card.
It does a little bit.
It looks like it's straight out of Cookin' Mama. That's what I'm saying.
It
Like
also,
if you played that game,
don't get me wrong
looks like
here.
it's straight out of Cookin' Mama. Yeah, it does not fit at all.
I think it's awesome.
I love that there's also the Rotom phone Dex thing, is up there too in the picture. But it also just looks like Duraludon doesn't know how to eat this. He looks like he's staring at it very confused. Like
I'm a piece of steel. I don't have.
I am a building.
Thumbs.
I am literally a building. There are people that work 9 to 5 inside of me. I am a building. I do not know how to eat this.
Clocking into work. Oh my god.
So,
would Duraludon eat a full plate of human food? It's like a big steel brick thing.
Exactly. So I just think it's so funny. Like he's like, thanks. I don't know what to do with this.
I would love to believe that like moments after this shot was taken, because he's got like these massive like steel nub things for arms. Like he just dropped the plate. He just like fumbled and was like, oh
yeah, he's just holding them up like
cute.
So
cute.
That's cool. The full art Ryan card, I also think is going to be a big chase for a lot of people for trainer cards. Very cool
Another
artwork.
Beautiful card.
He has an Ultra
This
Ball.
one's sick.
Very
Dude,
cool
I want
outfit.
his hoodie, bro.
It's a very cool hoodie.
Oh.
What if Pokemon Center actually released that?
Stop! No.
Danny would be first in line.
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Can I get a hell yeah?
Sorry. I would buy it though. Yes.
Going along with our school boy, and the other part we get school girl.
Yay! Look at her.
And then
oh my goodness.
a card that I'm sure Nate's very happy to see make a return. Copycat.
Another copycat. That was a card pick of the week.
Yeah.
A few weeks back, and we were talking about how it's had like reincarnations throughout the Pokemon card game. Yet here we are again with another copycat.
It keeps the Johto look, but then all the other looks behind it are all from Sword and Shield. We got Marnie, Leon, and Rose.
Dude,
so
Chairman Rose, the copycat in the bottom left, that is fabulous. I love that so much.
So Nate,
I'll take
is this just going to be one of your top chase cards?
Oh yeah, I'll be definitely chasing the copycat. I think the copycat cards always have like really interesting card work, and there's just a certain vibe to them that I really like.
Yeah, these are nice.
Very
I
cool.
want this one.
Couple rainbows. We got all the trainers in rainbows. We get to see the VMAX versions of some things in rainbows, like the Lycanroc, the Garbodor, and we get to see the Duraludon VMAX rainbow. Looks like that tall skyscraper building. But our last alternate art we're talking about for today is the Duraludon VMAX alternate art, where it's actually kind of hard to see. The card looks so sparkly, it's kind of hard to make out what exactly we're looking at.
What else is going on?
Yeah.
But
that's a big boy. I think it's in the woods again.
It just looks like a giant skyscraper in the woods. That's all it looks like to me.
It's very out of place.
Yeah, like this
Those
skyscraper should not
reports
be
are not
here.
going to be in by Monday.
Maybe it's a statement on capitalism and corporate greed and taking down the wood in the Amazon forest.
Taking down the forest, man.
Maybe it's a statement on that. I don't know. But what I'll tell you for sure is a really cool looking card. There's a lot of colors on it. Looks cool. I like the blue inside Duraludon, tall skyscraper guy.
Yeah, big skyscraper boy.
Try handing this one a plate of food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. Thank you. Appreciate this.
Does he have a helicopter landing pad on his butt? What is that?
Sure. Go ahead.
It's got some lights, like a little landing zone.
That could be.
Could be.
I haven't seen anyone attempt it, but go for it.
We could be the first. Anybody know how to fly a helicopter?
No.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
I thought you would.
I figured you. Nate?
Yeah, kind of.
Ah.
Nice. Congrats.
Huh.
So that's cool. But let's finish off with our gold cards here. We have our second gold shiny full art Pokemon with no ability, no Pokability, and that is shiny Cresselia.
Ooh.
Very
Thoughts on
cool
that?
choice.
That is very random. Is
what I
Cresselia
thought
in the
too.
rest of the set?
Cresselia is in the what was she in? She was the
Chilling Rain.
The Chilling Rains box.
Yeah, Chilling Rain was
build
in
and
the
battle.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
she was in the build and battle for that. The only one that didn't have a Poke ability out of the 4 in that set, and here we are.
You guys in this conspiracy theory situation? Oh, it didn't have the Poke ability.
I have no. I'm just pointing notes. I'm just.
Oh.
There's
my God.
There's something to it, Danny. There's something out
You
there
guys
somewhere.
seriously look like you look like Charlie Day from Always Sunny, where he's got the little strings attached to the
Hey,
thing.
man.
And you're like, hey, look at this. Look at there's something here.
Whoa.
Wah, 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 wah.
We got.
I'm sorry, Jordan. What was that?
We got.
It do be like.
All right,
that
yeah.
sometimes.
Go ahead.
So-
Go ahead.
We got. We also have Breaking Bad.
How many?
We also have
How
Breaking
many?
Bad. Full
No,
face
no,
shield,
my
Crystal
apologies,
Cave. 2 other gold cards right there. Very cool. I think the Crystal Cave one looks awesome with all the colors of the crystals. And then a metal gold energy to top it off. That one looks pretty cool with the gray and the gold going together. Looks like gold and silver. So
It's
yeah,
popping.
it's popping. Some excellent card. I feel like we say this every time, but the set after every set just keeps looking cooler and cooler. Chilling Reigns just came out. What is Chilling Reigns? I don't care anymore. Give me this. Give me that. Give me this Batman Noivern already.
I gotta say, I'm still focused on Chilling Rain because I am having the most difficult time. I know, Danny, you're over there. You're just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Everything's
Danny
fine
pulled
over
2
here.
alternate arts back to back.
That was nuts. 1 ETB made up for. I've not gotten a single alternate art for my collection aside from that 1 ETB. I got 2 inside.
You got 2 alternate arts in 1 Elite Trainer box.
Yes.
Some crazy ones
back
too.
to back packs
Yeah.
too. I was losing my mind.
You got that Rapidash, which is crazy. That's a big chase one right there. That was all of the cool cards coming for Skystream
The CCC.
Towering Perfection. We'll see most of them, if not hopefully all, but maybe not. We don't know what they're gonna cut for Evolving Skies. So let us know some of your favorites. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the comment section of the video.
Dragonite.
We'd like to hear.
Dragonite.
I guess we're voting for Dragonite apparently, based on what Danny's saying. But let us know your favorites. What you've seen here today. What you've witnessed coming soon.
Seriously?